We have less than 1 week until Neptune turns around and goes direct in Pisces, also changing up the energy of our North Node in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces right now as well. Talk about dreams, destiny, and purpose starting to make way more sense. Sleep stuff is probably gonna start making more sense and or get back on track. You may be able to access your dreams a little bit more, thankfully, right? We are also, after Neptune turns around, headed straight for an era of Neptune in Aries. January 26th is when Neptune changes over into Aries. So we don't have very long. We have like a month and a half, okay? And that's it. That's it. We are going to be in the finalization stages of the entire era of Neptune in Pisces. Accompanied by, we have Saturn in Pisces right now as well. So we're getting into the details. We're getting really specific. We're making sure that all of the lessons are really wrapped up and we are not leaving anything behind. I'm gonna be really real with you, okay? Things are gonna get really serious early 2026. Right now is like prerequisites for that. So anything that might come up around this time over the coming month and a half, after Neptune does go direct, that you're like, you know what? I need to further inspect that. That seems a little bit serious. Good. Do it. Look at it, okay? Peruse stuff if you need to. One of the ways also that I need to write this down, to be honest with you, for my own ideas later. Interesting. One of the ways that I work with transits as a human being, as a person, is at the very beginning of them, I will do a working or I'll set an intention. So if you want to set intentions for Neptune being in Aries, you have about a month and a half to figure it out, and then you've got 14 years about that to process it. You could look at the house that Aries is in your chart on a personal level. You could look at where your Mars is on a personal level to help you understand that, and where your Neptune is, and where your Pisces is, of course. And you could look at your first house, because first house is going to be indirectly ruled by Aries. Whether or not Aries is your first house, that's going to depend on your chart, but it will have an indirect influence on the energies. So take some time, think about it. You know, what is this going to mean for me? What am I working on? What's this era look like, spiritually speaking? Where's my focus going to be? What area of my life? Any skills, tools, stuff I want to focus on? Do I have peepers for up ahead? Because you probably have a couple of them. And looking at that will help you understand how to finalize everything that you are finalizing until January 26th, while Neptune is still direct in Pisces. Lots of change to come up. We're going to talk about this transit a little bit more in other videos because it's a big one, okay? But do know that Neptune going direct on December 10th, it's about time, okay? We're headed in one direction after this. So get ready, get set, because we've got some things to do. Especially for practitioners who have a brew, you know? Okay. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up the brew that you do. We're headed into Saturn season. Saturn's in Pisces with Neptune. I'm gonna keep my hands in the work. That's what it is, okay? So do what you need to do. Remember that the work sometimes also is rest. Also true, okay? Take care of yourself. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.